so it will be okay. All right, don't worry about that. I will record this session and all right, let's start over. The left members who haven't yet joined, they will consider to watch the recorded session. It's fine for those who are already in their work and for those who are already on their way to work. They will consider a recorded session. I will record this session from the starting to the ending. So it's fine. You will watch it later. Anytime you'll be free on your free time and when you're done with your work. It's fine. So we only have how many members? We have 26. Only 26. I wanted at least 100 members yesterday, and I had votes of nearly 60 something, or almost 70 members. I guess these ones who haven't yet joined is because most of these times people are trying to join their work stations. So I do consider that maybe they are busy with the trying to reach out to their workplaces or some things like that. So it's fine. I'm gonna start over with the ones who are already here, and I do appreciate for those who have already joined. And today, I want to make it great. I want to analyze live with you. For those who doesn't know how to trade, or who doesn't know anything about forex trading, let me know before we start the session. If you don't know anything about forex trading, or if you are hearing forex trading for the first time, let me know how many members do we have in this session with who are joining or who are already starting to who are hearing forex trading for the first time or who are joining this forex class for the first time. In general, who doesn't know how to trade, so that I can know where to start from. Kindly use Kinyarwanda language. Uh, in this session, we do have people from different countries, either from there is not only from Rwanda, but I will consider to use either Kinyarwanda. I will try my best to consider everyone who is in this session, because I know that there is some members who are not who doesn't know Kinyarwanda, as well there are some members who are not that fluent in English. But as Rwandans, I know we are that better in we are literal enough for us to know, or for us to 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 be fluent enough, or for us to be listening, or to get better, for me to be using English. So I'll be using English and Kinyarwanda as well, for us to find ourselves in the same meeting, or for us to find ourselves in a better understanding. Ndibuze kujya nifashisha ikinyarwanda kuko muri ino group harimo, muri ino meeting harimo abakoresha icyongereza, abumva icyongereza, harimo abumva icyongereza gusa, harimo abumva ikinyarwanda gusa. So ndajya suppose ko harimo like nyine ndajya mbihuza kugira ngo byumvikane. So from there it will be easy for everyone. Ndakeka ko umuntu utumva icyongereza neza arambwira, umuntu utumva icyo, for those who doesn't know or who doesn't listen to English, who are not that fluent in English, they will let me know so that I will know how to. Not all of us understand Kinyarwanda. Yeah, I know that. So that's why I'm considering to just use a general language, which is English, and I will also try my best to make it appropriate for everyone. If you doesn't know, or if you're not good at English, or if you're not fluent at English, let me know. I know that most of the members who are in this session, they are they are more comfortable with Kinyarwanda. So I'm gonna be using both Kinyarwanda and English as well for it to be easy for us. So before we start the session, cyangwa se mbere yuko dutangira session, for now, this is an analysis, a live analysis and live trading session, whereby I will be analyzing and I will also be sharing the analysis in the group so that we'll be considering them as signals. Instead of me to just come and just give you signals, today I will just give a signal live. I'll just analyze the market live for you on any pair you want me to analyze, and then I will analyze it for you and then give a signal from there. Give the trades insight. From there, you can consider to take the trades. Nk'uko ejo nari nabibabwiye, nari navuze yuko ndibuze kwanaliza live, ndibuze gukora live analysis, aho kugira ngo mbahereze signal, just mbahereze signal gutyo gusa, just buy or sell. Today nshaka kubereka uburyo nombikoramo, nshaka kubereka uburyo ese ni izihe, which skills do I use, ni izihe skills nifashisha kugira ngo nkore analysis za market. Signals mbahereza zituruka he, cyangwa se nzifata gute, cyangwa se ni gute na analyze market ngiye ubwanjye. So from there niho turi bukure, cyangwa se from there that's where we find, or from there that's where we will be able to catch up with my skills. Like that's why you come to know what do I like, how do I analyze the market, how do I decide to enter in the market, what are the confluences I do consider before I enter in the market. You get my point? What do I use, or what are my confluences, what are my what do I consider, what are my considerations when I'm analyzing in the market. Get my point? So today I'm gonna be analyzing live. I hope we'll be having something like a journal where we'll be noting down some important things. It doesn't matter if you are joining this session for the first time, niba ari ubwa mbere joininze, or else if you are already an intermediate trader, if you're already a trader, either you are a profitable trader or you are not. I'm sure the reason why you're joining this session is because maybe you have skills but you're not profitable yet. So today I want to make you, or I want to make sure I want to share these important tips which you need in the market so that you can improve, or so that you can maybe try to cut out these mistakes you are making in your analysis. I know most of us in this session, we do make a lot of mistakes when it comes to analyze. We just come and just analyze the market and then decide to enter in the market. And then someone asked me to say, not Kinyarwanda it more. Okay, fine. I get your point. Advice you can give to the one who is in the first time in this. For me, it's my first time. Yeah, for those who are joining the session for the first time, I want to take like 5 or 10 minutes for me to start over with explaining, first of all, what do we do in the Forex market? How do we trade, or like, what do we trade in the Forex market in general? I want to first of all give you a general information or a general description of what is Forex in general, or how do we trade, or what do we consider when we want to decide to trade for the day. You get my point? So it doesn't matter if you're joining this session for the first time, or it doesn't matter if you're already a trader, or you are joining this session for the fourth. I do make this most of the time. I do make these live trades. It's not really for me to just come and even like send you signals, like give you insights, send you screenshots of my trades. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't even add the value in your trading journey. And this group, this channel, is for adding a great, or just is for adding a value to your journey. I'm trying to add value. I'm trying to create traders either from Rwanda, either from East Africa, either from Africa, who are already struggling to become profitable. You get my point? So for me to achieve that, I need to trade live. I need to take trades live. I need to analyze live. More than me coming in front of you or just coming and post screenshots and everything, which doesn't make sense. It won't add anything. It's just for you to watch. This is not a watching channel. This is an educational channel. This is where I create traders. This is where most of profitable traders, I do have traders who are already trading, and they're already doing it as their daily job. Some of them have even quitted their normal job because of that. Just this is where I do create, and this is where I do I can't say I do create traders. This is where profitable traders come from my practice, the way I do practice, the way I do treat my traders, my students as well. Because I do have an academy apart from this free Telegram channel. I'm sure even most of you there, they always say like, it's enough for me. This your free Telegram channel is enough for me because I do receive signals. But for those who want to learn, who wants to start to learn from zero, who doesn't know anything, it do also add value to them because I do have an academy for that. I do have exclusive classes which teaches people how to trade. Hari abantu wenda like wenda but navuga yuko like bari muri groupe just most of the time usanga nyine just baraza bagafata signal, ibyo nta kintu bitwaye, ariko hari n'abandi noneho bigora no gufata signals, bikagora gufata signal cyangwa se nayitanga ukayifata nabi ntumenye uburyo bwo kuyifatamo. From there, that's why I do have an academy for that. Ushaka gutangira kwiga, the match intake is still open. I do take new intakes every single month. So from there, it's easy for them. Otherwise, for those who already know, or even those one who are already struggling to become profitable, I also do have classes for them. So it can be easy. As we go ahead, mbere yuko dutangira, I want you guys to suggest currencies, pairs, which you want me to analyze. I want you to suggest currency pairs you want me to analyze before we start the session. Mention it in the comment section. Which currency pairs do you want me to analyze? Let me know. Like the currency pairs which have been hard for you to analyze. For those who already know how to trade, let me know the currency pairs which you want me to be analyze in this session. And then from there, God, no, I'm saying God. So from there, I will start over from there. US oil, all right. God, all right. God, all right. All right. BTC, all right. Mbere yuko dutangira nshaka mu mentioning pairs mushaka ko ndibuze kuanaliza. We would like to show us the strategy on God. From here, that's why this session is there. Take your favorite one. All right. This one is already saying that take your favorite one. Guevara. He's already my trader. So I know he knows my favorite as well. So most of you have said God. Yeah. Mention the currency pairs mushiremo currency mushakunza kuanaliza zibagora kuzanaliza cyangwa se ziri kubagora kuzanaliza. I know that I know most of them with their strategies. So from there, I will do what from there, I will do analyze after explaining for like I want to consider for those who are already joining for the first time who doesn't know how to trade, batazi gutradinga se cyangwa batazi n'ikintu na kimwe, nshaka gutangira from there mfata iminota 5 byibuze mbaze mbasobanurira. I want to take 5 minutes for those who are already joining for the first time who doesn't know what is to trade, what do we do in trading, for me to explain it properly in a very short way so that it can be easy for us and it can be appropriate for everyone, for us to find ourselves in one room with the same understanding. Whereby I will say like bullish or bearish resistance, whatever, and someone won't be getting what is the thing. Whereby this session is for everyone. It's an educational session for everyone. I do take it sometimes once a week or once in 2 weeks, but I make sure it adds value to most of the traders in this session. Okay, my point. So from here, today, I know it will create a great, today's session will create a great difference. I know that. I want to share very important information you need to know as a trader. So consider to have or consider to prepare a journal, something like a journal, a pen and a journal, so that you will be writing down all this important information that we'll be sharing in this session. Prepare a pen and a journal because I know some strategies which do work most of the time on gold, on GBP USD, on BTC. I will talk about them in a session, so make sure you are. I'm not saying if you're already in your work, you should also be like you should miss your work because you're following my session. I'm sorry if it will happen, but then I have planned this session because I know that some of us are living in USA, some of us are living in East Africa, some of us are living in India, some of us are living in South Africa. So from there, I'm supposing everyone, and I'm considering everyone in this sense, so that it can be easy for them. And how do you catch volatility? I also talk about them. Boom and I don't trade boom and crash. I only trade volatility. VX 25, 75, 10, and 50, and 100 sometimes. I don't trade boom and crash. Maybe I will in the future, but right now I don't. Yeah, so I want to take at least 5 minutes for me to make a clear understanding or to make a clear, uh, a clear explanation on what do we do. Or, let me share my screen right now. Mhm. I hope you all can see my empty screen right here. I hope everyone can see my empty screen right here. Ndakeka buri muntu ari kubona screen yanjye hano. My empty screen here. Can you see my empty screen here? I hope you all can see my screen here. Nibyo ndi kwandika hano. Ndakeka muri kubibona neza nta kibazo. Yes, all right. If anyone who can see my screen properly, or if anyone who is getting getting complicated with any complication, either my voice is not clear or either to say my screen is not clear, let me know in the chat box so that I can fix it as we go ahead. All right, so let's go ahead. In general, we are already, this is Forex trading already. This is Forex trading. In general, I not only trade Forex trading, I trade financial markets. I do trade financial markets. So I want us to get a clear understanding of what do we do in general, or what do we trade, how do we trade, and what do we consider before we join a trading day. Get my point? So now, what is Forex trading? Or I want to take at least less than 5 minutes for me to recap everything for us to be on the same page, or for us to be on the same level of understanding. Forex trading in general, this is an abbreviation. Forex trading, this is an abbreviation to simply mean this is foreign, to mean foreign exchange. To mean Forex trading, this is this is foreign exchange. This is an abbreviation to mean Forex exchange, to simply mean that we are selling or we are exchanging one currency's or one country's economy, which is a currency, into another. We are using a correlation of one economy of a country with another one. Like we are trying to compare the value between one economy of a country with another one. Because there is no way one economy will be the same as another country. So the difference between one economy and another, we are trying to take advantage of the difference in the value between one economy or one currency into another. We take advantage of that with purpose of making profits. For example, if we have Rwandan francs and US dollar, we want to take advantage of if Rwandan francs is gaining value over US dollar at a certain period of time, or if, for example, Rwandan francs if Rwandan francs is losing value over US dollar at a certain period of time, we want to take advantage of it. As forex traders, we do trade what we call a currency pairs, because this is a correlation or a combination of two countries' economies, which is which is like, because we all know that a currency is a general representation of a country's economy. Because like Rwandan francs, for example, this is from Rwandan country, and USD, for example, let's say this is for USA. So we are taking an economy from Rwanda and economy from USA. We are trying to predict, or we are trying to take advantage of the difference between the value of these both economies behaviors, and we take advantage of them with purpose of making money, with purpose of profit. We want to make profits from them. So from there, we are just trying, as forex traders, what do? We do predict the behaviors of both currencies in the future. And our future doesn't mean we are talking about, 10 years ago, 10 years coming, or 20 years. No, we are talking, even 1 minute can be our future. So our future, we do express it in form of time frame, what we call time frame. So in the future, our future as traders, this can be something which haven't happened in less than even 1 second. We can consider it as our future. Our future doesn't mean we are considering things which will happen in 10 years. In no, we are trying to, even we can take advantage of the behaviors of these two economies, which you have seen. It's these are currency pair, because that's what we trade. We have seen that the currency pair is the combination of one country's economy with another. Twafashe economy y'igihugu kimwe tuyihuza na economy y'ikindi, kugira ngo difference iri hagati y'imyitwarire ya economy y'izo economy zombi niho dufatira advantage with purpose of making money. Dushaka gufata advantage y'izo economy zombi kugira ngo tumenye ese niyo izazamura agaciro ku yindi mu gihe runaka. Mu gihe runaka rero in the future bishatse kuvuga yuko kuri twebwe mu gihe runaka in the future bivuze yuko mu munota umwe iri imbere, in 1 minute, like ahead of us, in 5 minutes, for example, our future can be in 1 minute, coming in 5 minutes, in 15 minutes, in 30 minutes, in 1 hour. Dushaka mbese, we want to predict the behaviors of the market, or the behaviors of these currencies, these two countries' economy in the future, in the coming future. So from there, we want to know what will be happening. So ushobora kwibaza, cyangwa se you can ask yourself, like, what does it happen, or like, how do we now make money from it? We do predict the future by now saying that, or by now deciding, will one currency gain value over another, or will one currency lose value over another? That's where we come with an option of selling the market or buying the market. Get my point? I want to go into details. Like, if you want to learn from zero or from scratch, this is when you can now join my academy. But from here, I want us to explain it in general so that you can get what I will be talking about in the analysis. So this is when we come with an option of buying or selling, to mean we are selling the market because one country's economy is losing value over another one's economy. So one country's economy is gaining value over the other one through these currency pairs. Because these currency pairs, to mean we have two, which is pair. We have two countries' economy. We have a correlation of two countries' economy, and we are taking advantage of the difference between these both values. Turi gufata advantage like y'imyitwarire, kuko nta buryo economy imwe izaba ishobora kuba iri kuri same value. Nta buryo idolari rizaba riri kuri same value y'inyarwanda. There is no way Rwandan francs will be having the same value with US dollar. So from there, what we do is to say, we are taking advantage if one currency, if Rwandan francs is losing value over US dollar at a certain period of time, we will be selling Rwandan francs, buying US dollar. If we already know that we have an option of selling and buying, either if one currency is losing value over another, to simply mean that at a certain point we are selling one currency, buying another currency. Because we have what? We are trading currency pairs. We're trading currency pairs. So from there, we have maybe, let's say, Euro, USD. We have a, maybe, let's say, pound, let's say GBP, USD. These are two currency pairs. We are just taking one currency of a country with another currency of a country to make a currency pair, and from there, this is when you get the direction of the market. This is where there will be the difference between one currency behavior and another. This is where there will come like there we decide to say we be selling one currency, buying another currency, and there will be a decision in the market where if we are buying a one currency or if you are selling one currency, the market will decide to say if the market is going up to mean, because in a currency pair we have two currencies to mean. We have what we call a base currency and a quote currency. We have a base currency and a quote currency. So from there, we can be selling base currency, buying quote currency. Or either we can be buying quote base currency, selling quote currency, or either we can be selling base, buying quote, or selling, buying base currency, selling quote currency. You get my point? So from there, you need to know first of all what is a base currency, what is a quote currency behavior, or what is the general information of our financial behaviors or the financial information of these both currencies to mean you are entering in there, like you're trying to know what is the fundamentals happening, what is the real, what is happening in both economies, for you to know which currency is gaining value or which currency, what is the value of one currency among these one, for you to know the direction of the market, because fundamentals do play a big role when it comes to direction of the market. So from here, I guess now you understand what we do. For those who are already joining for the first time, or for those who doesn't know anything about Forex, I guess you now get the point, and I guess you now get what I'm talking about or what I was talking about. So now, uh, we're now going to now start over with the general. I guess now we are on the same point. We now know what do we do in the forex market, how do we trade, what do we decide, and what do we trade in general. We trade currency pairs, and what is forex trading, and we now know what is base currency, what is quote currency. We now know what is our feature, what is time frame. Again, per time frame, this is the time we are expecting the change in the market. If you are predicting the market in 1 minute coming, we are trying to know what is going to happen in 1 minute coming, in 5 minutes, in 15 minutes coming, or in 30 minutes coming, or even in 1 hour coming. You get my point? So that's our future. However, even we can even predict in 1 week coming. But for us, as of me, I'm a day trader, because we do have different kind of traders, day traders, scalpers, swing traders. But for me, I'm a day trader. To mean I can open a trade and close it in the same day. Nshobora kwinjira muri trade uno munsi, I mean kano kanya nkaza kuyivamo wenda nyuma ya saa sita cyangwa se nkaza kuyivamo nijoro, but in the same period of time, mu munsi umwe nyine. That's what to mean. I want to mean when it comes to day traders. I never don't know which are swing traders. They can open a trade and they keep it for days, for like 5 days, for like 10 days, for like 50 days. It doesn't matter. These are swing traders. And we do have scalpers who can open a trade and close it within 5 minutes. Just open a trade right now, after 2 minutes, it's closed with profits or loss, whatever will happen. They just decide as quick as possible. These are also kind of traders. But for me, I'm a day trader. I do take my time, analyze the market, and then enter after maybe a certain period of time. For example, can keep my trade for 1 hour, 3 hours. If it's not yet hitting my take profit, I can consider to keep it for tomorrow, yes, but I won't keep it for more than 3 or 4 days. It depends. But apart from me, maybe trying to flip, maybe sometimes I move or I flip account. Maybe if I want to make a challenge for myself, I will try maybe if I have an account, a small account of maybe, like for example, I've showed you how sometimes I do that. So an account less than maybe $10 and I flip it to maybe 600 or $700. For example, I do that most of the time. I can keep it for days for it to run for a long distance or just a long, we call it in form of pips, but then for it to run for a long time so that I can accumulate a lot of profits, also that I can maximize my profits as many or as a lot as possible. You get my point? After losing the connection, like in the chat box, some of the messages was lost. If you have shared me an important message like regarding the currency pair you want me to analyze, you can share it to me. Then from there, I can now start over. Which currency pairs? Share them to me once more. The currency pair you want me to analyze right now, because I'm shifting into the chat right now so that we can start over with the analysis session. I'm gonna start with analyzing the market. I'm gonna start analyzing the market. Alright, someone share them to me here. Alright. Good. Alright. Good. Most of you are talking about gold. Alright. Alright. Euro USD. Gold. Gold. XAU USD. Use someone said I want you to explain your concept. Mentor, which concept you use and how it works. Alright. Most of you are focusing on gold, BTC, GBP USD, AUD, Euro, gold. Most of you are now talking about gold as well as BTC USD. So I'm gonna consider analyzing gold. I will just take a new chart from here. I'm gonna analyze gold right now as well. I'm gonna analyze BTC as well. Let's now analyze gold and BTC as well. So what I will do, I will just take an empty chart from here. I'll just take an empty chart and XAU USD. I'll take an empty chart. Let's use Oanda, maybe. Oh, I already used Oanda XAUD. FXL, maybe. Alright, this is gold. This is an empty chart on gold. So I'm going to analyze from scratch so that you can see what do I consider when it comes to my analysis. So to analyze from here, we want to, for those who doesn't know anything about trading, we want to predict what is going to happen in maybe next 30 minutes or next 1 hour or next 4 hours, next one day or next. We want to know what is the direction, what is where else the market is going to head to. You get my point? This is what is to mean when it comes to we want to analyze the market. We want to know what is the market gonna act in the coming minutes or in the coming certain period of time, which we do call it as time frame or which we do consider it as time frame. In Forex terms, we call it time frame. We want to know what is going to happen in the future. So now what do I do? The first thing I do when it comes to analyzing or when it comes to trading, I firstly have to know what is the market, what is the general information, what is the fundamentals, what is firstly active in the fundamental market, like fundamental analysis. I firstly focus on fundamental analysis, which at the time of the day the news are available, or what is the general information of the news right today. So I have to go first of all and check on this website as well. I'm going to share it with you here in the chat box so that you can. This is the this is the let me share with you right now. This is the website I use to check the news when it comes to analyzing. Before I analyze, I have to first of all check what is the fundamentals saying. Before I start the day, what is the daily fundamentals? Which time of the day there will be high impact news? Which time of the day there will be a low volatility, or which time of the day there will be, or which currency pair will be having a certain bank holidays so that I can avoid trading it. I don't want to trade when the market is not active, whereby we can enter in the market cyangwa se dushobora kwinjira muri trade ugasanga market ntagiri kugenda. We don't want to enter in the market and then the market keeps moving up and down in our entries. We want the market to either let us know that we have a loss or a win. It's a loss or a win. You get my point? As long as now, if the market or if a certain currency pair we are trading have a bank holiday, from there what would happen is to say the market won't be active. The market won't be active. Someone asked me to share the screenshot of let me share this one now in the group so that you can in the session so that you can be able to see or to get the like the for better understanding or for recapping what we covered in the session for those who already joined late. So now what's here is we want to first of all know what is the general market or what is the general fundamentals present in the market. We don't want to trade when the market is not active, and we don't want to trade when the market is that much volatile. Okay, my point. So we need to make sure what is the fundamentals, what is the market say, which time of the day the market will be having high impact news for us to avoid that same time of the day. We need to avoid that same time of the day because the market will be much volatile. You get my point? So from there, we need to note down, we need to check on this website. You just go and check from there. You will know which currency will be having a high impact news, which time of the day, so that you can avoid trading in that certain period of time. Because there will be much volatility. There will be much volatility. This is to simply mean that the market will be too much fast and it will be much more active to the extent where it won't be sometimes caring on your technicals. Technicals is to mean don't be caring on your don't be care the market won't be caring on your like on your psychological levels, on your resistance levels, on your support level. The market will be moving so fast, and you don't want your setup to be invalidated by news. So you need to avoid this certain period of time because we are not fundamental traders for us to be trading in the certain period in the time of news, unless when maybe our trade is nearly to hit our take profit or else it's nearly to like it's if the market sometimes I also do share the information. How do you manage when you're already in a trade, but it's nearly to reach the time of the news. So you need to avoid certain period of time whereby you don't need to be liquidated by news. You get my point? So now from here, what is there after being informed by the news, after being deciding which time of the day we avoid to trade, which time of the day, which session are we going to consider for the day. Now this is when I am now able to dive in the market and see now what is happening, like what is now the market doing in general. So now what is here is to say I can see gold from here. What I always do, I now come in a bigger picture for me to find out what are the general levels or what are the points of interest present in the market or present in my market right now. So this is 4-hour time frame. I need first of all to dive in the higher time frame to know where is the market heading to. I need to zoom out in the bigger picture because I can't come in 30 minutes time frame. I would even if I zoom out, I want to see the details of the candlesticks. And I want to read the details of the candlesticks and the informations of the candlesticks, and I want to make sure I'm also accessing a bigger picture, like maybe 1 month ago up to now, for me to see, or even at least 1 month ago, for me to access informations of at least from 1 month ago. And from here, if I zoom it out from 30 minutes, I want to see the details of my candle. So from here, we just go in the higher time frame, which is 4-hour time frame, and I will be able to see my screen properly, and I will be able to access 1 month ago data. Because our chart, this is a graphical representation of the market. This is a graphical representation of the financial market. So from there, we do have recorded data which happened in the past. Like 1 month ago, this is how gold they have been behaving. In 1 month ago, 2 months, or wherever, even in 2001, you can find how gold was behaving. So from here, what I have from here, I want to know what is the general levels, or where is the market heading to from my market structure. Where is the market heading to in general? So right now, as I can consider from the point of view, the market is bullish. The market is bullish. In the higher time frame, the market is bullish. From here, it created, even though from here it created a break of structure to the downside, but in the general, bias, the market is heading to the downside, to the upside. The market is bullish. So the general first thing to note out on gold is currently bullish in a bull line in the long run. In the long run, gold is in a bull line. I mostly update my 200 EMA for me to check what is the direction of the market. I do use 200 EMA, not to trade. I do use it as my tool to know what is the direction of the market or what is the general trend of the market. I do use 200 EMA for me to know what is the general. If my 200 EMA is below, if my 200 EMA is below, the market, that is to simply mean that now like the market is still bullish. You get my point? So now what I have here on 4 hour time frame, I have let me see from here, 4 hour time frame, my market is bullish. I need to know what is the general levels. We have these levels here to simply mean that I'm finding where is the market heading to in general. The market is bullish, yes, but where is it heading to? I have recent levels or recent swing points. This is the swing point here, and currently this is my other swing point here. So these are the two levels, general levels I have right now. Anytime I decide to know my higher highs and my higher low, though this is my higher high right here, and currently it haven't yet created its higher low until it breaks this level, because there is a possibility for the market to come this level. This is my higher high right now, but even though this one is the lowest point, but since it haven't broken this level, I can't consider this as my higher low, because of what? Because uh there is a possibility for God to come here and come here and come here and come here and then decide to go up. So this one is not at my decided as my higher low. You get my point? This is my higher high, yes, it's confirmed, but now here it's not at my higher low, because there's a possibility for God to come this level and come back and then decide to go back up here. So what I do consider from here, since the market is still bullish, so now I consider this level, this is the level where the market is heading to. Gold is heading to this level, and from here, this is the recent swing point. From here, recent swing point, and then now I need to know what is the general swing points do I have here. I have this. I consider this as one because it's on the same level. So let me just consider this one and this one maybe and this one. This one I have made it clear. This is not my higher low. I have made it clear. Don't make a mistake. This is not my higher low on God. I know how God behaves. It can make you believe that it's gonna head to this level and first come here and then start pushing to the downside, because God is more of liquidity. If you do trade liquidities on gold, if you do trade market structure, if you do trade pure price action on gold, consider always liquidities. Because even though it have already removed these levels, there is a possibility for it to come back here and then start pushing to the upside. There is also a possibility from here. So me, when I'm analyzing, I do consider liquidities. What are the level of liquidities in the market? What are the levels of liquidities in the market? Since this one is a turning point. This is a turning point for me, but I won't consider it as my swing point. This is my turning. It just made the turning point to simply mean that there is a level of either there is a level of support. Even here, there is a level of support, but it can't be my swing point until God breaks this level. So from here, what I have, the important swing point of interest is this one, this red line here, and then I can consider a trend line from here. I can consider a trend line, support trend line from here. I can consider a support trend line from here. And then now I already know that gold is heading to break this higher high, to break this higher high. You get my point? To break this level, gold is heading to break this higher high, to continue to create another higher high upwards. This is a higher time frame. Remember that, to continue to create another higher high upwards. So since this is a higher time frame, so this one will be this trend line. I will make it red so that it will confirm it's from the higher time frame. My red lines, they are from higher time frame. I do consider red lines as from my higher time frame. Are you getting me from here? Let me know it's a clear to until to this level. Until this is my higher time frame. I came in higher time frame for me to decide where is the market heading to and where is the points of interest. What are my points of interest on gold? And I already told you that you need to consider these levels in the higher time frame, in the bigger picture. In the bigger picture, where is the market heading to? In time when I'm taking a trade on the lower time frame, I would consider to maximize my profits because I already know where the market is heading to. I will yes consider my risk to reward ratios, but anytime I get a chance, I can keep my trade land to this level because the higher time frame have already told me that the gold is heading to this level. You get my point? So from here, what is here is to say these are my points of interest on gold right now. This is the direction of gold right now. It already have this support level here and this one here, this swing point. So I'm expecting that anytime gold, because it have already removed the liquidities from here, so there is a possibility that gold can just push and come back here. If it confirms a rejection, that's when I will enter in a buy and push to the upside. This is the possibility of gold right now. On a higher time frame, we haven't yet started to look for opportunities on the lower time frame. For those who already does swing tradings, if gold, because gold have already took out these liquidities from here. So if in the higher time frame we see a sell opportunity, we can do consider to enter in a short term because the gold is already bullish. So if we take an opportunity on sell, if we get an opportunity to sell gold to this level, because gold have already took out the liquidity from here. So there is and it have already, we all know that there is no way market to push to this extent. It will just keep going to the upside. Market will just push up and down, up and down. So the next movement of the market, there is a possibility the market can do this because there is no way just gold will just keep pushing like that. It does pullbacks. To do that pull. So the pullback can be because it have already took out the liquidity from here and is coming to retest as the third touch on this level. There is one touch, second touch, third touch. And mostly on the third touch, if it confirms a rejection, you can enter in the market. You get my point? So this is the real, this is how I do make decisions when it comes to analyzing, not just to put lines in, no, it doesn't work. Gold doesn't work like, even any kind of currency pair, it doesn't just have to consider to just analyze and then enter in the market. You get my point? So now what I have here, let me see what I have here. What I have here is I already have my support level. Now I will dive in a medium time frame, which is 1 hour, for me to adjust properly my levels. For me to adjust my levels. For me to adjust my levels. This is let me see. This is 1 hour time frame. And this gold I've already took out this level. I consider it, though the liquidity is supposed to be different from a break of, like the break of structure. If the market is a break of structure, to mean the market is breaking the levels to keep heading to the upside. This can't be on this time frame. This is a break of structure, to mean the market is heading. Though I can consider this as a liquidity on the higher time frame, but now on this medium time frame, I can consider it as a break of structure to the upside. So to me, the market have already came like this. It made a pullback. It continued to break this level, and then a pullback, and then boom, pushing to the upside. If you consider this direction now, to simply mean God will do what? Try now to look for what is God gonna do afterward, or what are we going to consider to get a rejection from this level. If you look properly, you will find there is a demand zone from this level. Look properly on 1 hour time frame. Let me delete it again. If you know what is a demand zone, because there is a clear fair value gap, the market just pushed in the rift imbalance in this free bullish crown. We just call it free bullish crown, something like that. This was a clear bullish run, and it left imbalance in the market. To mean there is a possibility that the market have to come and clear these imbalances as well. There is these fair value gaps which are imbalances as well to come and retest this this demand zone as well to come and retest this third touch on the higher time frame, this third touch level. So there is a possibility for gold to come back as a pullback to retest this trend line as well, to retest this. It can't just come from here. Maybe it will keep moving like this, and then from here, boom, then start pushing to the upside. Because already, if you look properly, we can also consider this as our support level. Get my point? Let me draw it properly so you can get it. I can also consider this level as my support level. This level is my support levels. To mean there is a possibility for gold to make a return or to make a rejection at this level. There is a higher chance for gold to come back to this level and make a turning point from this level, because we already have more rejections at this level. So to mean this was our resistance level when the market was below it, and now it's our support level. It was our resistance. But now it was broken. It became our support level. To mean this is a level of resistance to support level. It was our resistance, but now it became a support level. You get my sense? For those who already know how to analyze, you are getting my point, right? For those who are already traders, I hope we are on the same level on this. Let me know. For those who are already traders, who already know how to trade, who already know how to analyze, let me know if we are on the same level on this. Let me know in the chat box if we are on the same level on this, if we agree on this. Clear? All right. Let me know if we agree on this. Clear? Is it clear at this level? We agree. All right. Is it clear? Any other trader, great trader in the house? Great traders in the house here. Let me know. Agree. 100%. All right. Traders in the house, let me know if we are on the same level at this point. Which web we are using? This is all right. This is TradingView. This is an application we use for this is an application we use for like for our drafts. Yes, I think it's testing the Mm-hmm. All right. Any other trader in the house for him to let me if we agree and up to this level? Let me know. Otherwise, if gold agree, all right, perfect. Benita Uihore, all right, perfect. I hope it's clear from at this level. So let's go ahead. Now, if now gold confirms this, the reason why I now consider this level because gold is more of liquidity. If gold doesn't offer a if gold doesn't offer a turning point, because for me to enter in the market is not only if gold then touches here, it have to confirm a rejection. It have to confirm a rejection for me to know that gold is gonna now start pushing to the upside. It have to confirm a rejection to simply notify me that now okay gold is gonna start pushing to the upside. For most of you make mistakes whereby when we are being patient to wait for a setup to come or to wait for the market to come to our level, if we already drawn our demand zone or our supply zone or our other blocks, when the market comes to the level, it doesn't mean you have to enter in the market. When the market comes to our point of interest, because this is our point of interest, this is where we want the market to come and we see how the market will behave from here. So to mean we are analyzing and we already know we are analyzing to find our point of interest. Where is the market coming to for us to decide to enter in the market or for us to don't decide to enter in the market? This is where comes entry models. Our entry models have to be a rejection at our level. If the market, if we have already said that this is our order block, or I mean this is our level, yeah. So to simply mean that when there's more mistakes people make when it comes to trading, whereby if we have already found out that this is our point of interest, this is our point of interest to mean doesn't mean if the market comes here we have to buy. It means if the market come here, we need to observe how the market behaves and then we decide to enter in the market. To mean if gold come here, gold coming here, it doesn't mean I have to enter in the market. I need to confirm a rejection. I need to confirm a what? I need to confirm a rejection from here. After confirming a rejection from these levels, and then I will enter in the market. My stop, a rejection means it's giving me a stop loss level. My stop loss here, and then my target will be here on the higher time frame, because this is where my like this. Okay, my first target will be here, but my maximum profit will be somewhere here on this level, because on the higher time frame, this is where the market is heading to, and there is a possibility for gold to head there directly, but there is no way. You have to just head because it have already went all the way. It have overbought enough for it to make a pullback. Sometimes gold won't care and then start pushing to the upside, yes, but this is the normal movement of the market. To make a pullback from here, retest this level. After confirming a rejection, we enter in the market, then start pushing to the upside. Most of the time, I do consider 30 minutes time frame. I do consider 30 minutes time frame. 30 minutes time frame as my entry models. So I will find out I will still consider my support. I mean my demand zone there. So from here, consider my demand zone. From here, now this is to mean demand zone from here. So consider my 1 hour from here. Then our movement or our signal right now on gold, we will consider gold coming to this level. Let me say start pushing to the upside. This is the general movement we are expecting on gold right now. This is the general movement we are expecting on gold right now. I hope it's accurate to everyone, and I hope you agree with me right now. So first target will be right here. First target will be right here. Second target will be right here. So this is our general signal on gold right here. And I hope you found value in this analysis, and I hope it made a clear understanding on how. And I hope you also got what do I consider, what do I decide when it comes to me analyzing? What are the levels do I consider? Why use 1 hour time frame? I'm using 1 hour time frame to wait for the market to come to my point of interest. Otherwise, my entries will be on 30 minutes time frame. I do wait for the market to come because I made this analysis on 1 hour time frame, but my entries will be on, because most of the time my entries will be on 30 minutes time frame. Get my point? Most of the time my entries will be on 30 minutes time frame. So this is our analysis on God right now. This is our analysis on God right now, and I hope if for these traders in the house as well who have already made the analysis on God, or who already trade God, let me know if this is making sense on you. Traders in the house, let me know if you agree with me on this one. This is my general movement of God today. This is my general movement on God today. Traders in the house, let me know if you agree with me on this one. Agree. All right. All right. Agree. Agree. All right. Ugamba CB, agree. All right. So now you are in the right track. All right. What can you tell us about 5 minutes and 1 minute after you analyze? Yes, we agree on the analysis as gold need liquidity to move as we wait for interest. Perfect. Nwari brace. Perfect. Gold is more of liquidity. Gold is more of liquidity. So, yep. And there is a reason why I have already, for the traders in the house, and there is the reason why I already kept this turning point from here, because this is a liquidity level. God will make you believe, because I know that there is some traders who will already be trying to make a trend line from here. And what God will make, even a liquidity was supposed to be somewhere here, was supposed to be somewhere, let me say, somewhere here. Because God will make you believe a rejection on this trend line, and then it will liquidate you. To make you believe it's gonna come back, let me say somewhere here, it's gonna come back up, and then it liquidates your stop loss. Touched from this level, boom, start pushing to the upside. For those who doesn't know how to trade, this happens the most. You ask yourself, it already hitted my stop loss, and then it starts pushing to the upside. No, that's what happens. If you already find yourself before your trade goes in your direction, it first hits your stop loss. You don't know how to trade yet. You should join my academy and start training as well. It do happens. Even sometimes from here, we can get liquidated, yes, but we can't get liquidated when we when God have already gained the liquidity to start pushing to the upside. Most of the time, it's already targeting this liquidity from here. So there is no way to still come back to this level. You get my point? So if it have already confirmed the rejection, my entry will be somewhere here, and my stop loss somewhere below here, target 1/2, and I'm good to go. We agree on in your academy who teach, or you other, oh, in teach course you explain well, because it's me who teach as well. It's my own academy. It's my own academy. So it's me who will be teaching you. So if you want to join my academy, if you're already a trader, or if you're already a trader and you want to join a community, I do analyze like this. I do mostly live analysis with my students like this, for them to know what to do, like for them to know how to analyze. I not only just come and teach them this and this. No, we do mostly take live analysis like this one. This is a free analysis I took, but then most of the time with my students, I do take a general analysis with them like this so that they can learn. For you to learn how to trade, you need to practice more. Get my point? You need to practice more. For you to know how to trade, you need to practice more. It's more of practice. It's more of practice. So that's what I do mostly. So it's me who will be teaching you. For those who are already in my academy or for those who wants to join my academy, as you said, if I explain well, you're perfect. Thank you for the compliment. It's me who will be teaching you. Ni njyewe wigisha nta wundi muntu. Ntabwo ari ukuvuga ngo mpakaze undi. Ni njyewe kuko ni njye uzi what to do. It's me who knows how to trade. Sibyo? Ntabwo nshobora kwizera undi muntu. Ni njyewe ukwigisha nyine ibyo nzi. So from there, ni njyewe uzaba uri n'ubundi kukwigisha. Ni njyewe wigisha abanyeshuri banjye muri trading. Muri academy yanjye. Is it the same to derive? Show how do you analyze volatility? Now, due to that, regarding maybe time, ndabona already because this session have to be at least 1 hour 30 minutes maximum, and left 10 minutes for this session to end. Maybe I can consider regarding other analysis. Maybe I will explain on them. In weekend, we might have another session. In weekend, we might also have another, because volatility is always open in weekend. It's even open in weekend. So other analysis, we might work on them in weekends. So right now, maybe for the last 9 minutes, I want to be to be answering just normal questions, which I can just answer them with my just understanding. If you just have a normal question you want to ask, you can ask me, then I can explain to you. If you want something to ask, you can ask me, then I will explain that to you. Otherwise, this is my general analysis on God today. This is my general analysis on God today. If this created a greater understanding, or if it created a great difference, let me know as well. Let me know the difference it made on you. You are a great mentor. All right, thank you. Thank you. How do you use derivative broker in Rwanda? How do you use derivative broker in Rwanda? Nowadays, derivative have been excluded, or have excluded Rwanda due to these things of wars and stuff. These things of like that. They have excluded Rwanda. Otherwise, more before time, it had the Rwanda option. So right now it's not active. For those who are already facing complications in trading, or else who are already facing complications on trading derivative or registering on derivative, you can use your normal documents, but where there is no Rwanda, just put any other country like Burundi. Maybe you can just put Burundi. Just not a country which is popular, just put a normal country which they want, just go details in it. You can just put Burundi and then use your normal documents. It won't make any issue. I have tried that with some students who already faced that same issue. So for that, it's fine. You can use Burundi and then put your informations there. Use your normal documents of Rwanda, your passport, or either your ID card, but then the country use Burundi. Do you offer physical classes? Currently, I don't. Currently, I'm not. Offering physical classes, but it's soon. Ku bantu bakeneye physical class, ntabwo iraba kuko abantu benshi nyine kubera baba bafite n'akazi n'ibiki baba bashaka online classes. So nigeze kuba nayigiraho idea, but ntabwo yari iri gukundwa n'abantu benshi ugereranyije na online classes. But currently I do have online classes kubera ko ni nabyo bicreate impact, nyine ni nabyo byorohera buri muntu, waba uri iwawe mu rugo. Ubona nk'ubu ngubu ino session nasobanuraga neza ukanyumva, amajwi yumvikanaga neza, screen urayibona neza, nta kibazo. So birakorohera niba waba uri mu rugo iwawe, so nabyo nta kibazo. What about Exness? Oya, Exness broker yo ikoresha system, ntabwo wakoresha ikindi gihugu. Gusa Exness ariko ndumva u Rwanda rukiriho, ndumva Rwanda ikiriho, ahubwo ikibaho ni ibi bya ikibaho ni ibi bya no. What about ntayiriho? Rwanda ntayiriho. Alright, ndaza kureba. Otherwise Exness yo ikoresha ntuze yayo ikoresha system iri automatic. Urumva the review I guess ni just bakora verification, but regarding they restricted it. Oh, sorry for that. Ku bantu nyine bakoze, reka wenda dutegereze niba bazongera iby'intambara bizavaho bakongera bakabigarura, from there nibwo tuzamenya nyine. That's when we know what to do. Otherwise, for now, if it's restricted, I will make an analysis on any other blocker in Rwanda which is working properly, and then I will share you the link on that. Otherwise, from there, what about XM? Yeah, XM is okay. It even uses mobile money things, so it's fine. Nubwo ndi kwinjira, I'm already entering in the informations. I'm already, which are, if you have any other person who is in another country, he can help you create an account. It's fine, either from Burundi or either it's possible. It's possible because the withdrawals you can make them on Binance, and Binance doesn't need for you to be in Rwanda, or it doesn't matter. Suppose you have investment of $15. Can you tell me the best leverage to use in order to minimize your loss? On a 15 on a small account, for a small account you need the higher leverage. You get my point? But it doesn't have to exceed somewhere, maybe 1,000. That's a high risk because you want, maybe no, let me just say, let's say 500. Let's just say 500 is enough for you. 500 is enough for you for a $15 account. Like one, no, that one is can also be much, because you won't need to be pricing an order of one lot size on a $15, because one tick will blow your account. But at least, yeah, at least one five is okay. 1.5 is okay. When you just exceed to 1K dollars something, you can maybe consider even 1.5 is also fine. For the leverage, what matters is the lot size, because leverage gives you access to the lot size bigger than your account size. That's the only advantage of leverage. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. None se iyo ukora analysis kuri deriv uhindura iriya strategy yawe cyangwa no, it's the same. I do analyze the same because these are synthetics. Yego. But on my analysis, I use pure price action. You have seen that. I do use pure price action. Even my considerations in the market, I take time to analyze. Even if I can maybe take a whole day, no, maybe say 1 hour or 3 hours to analyze, and then if the market comes to my level and I find it's not giving me the exact entry points I want, I will leave it. I will just say I lost time, but I want to lose money. I don't want to lose money. I can, yes, spend time, but I don't want to lose money. I'm not scared of losing, but I need to lose when I'm sure that at least I followed my plan, but I ended up losing. Nakurikiye plan yanjye ariko ninahomba ntago biri bungireho impact, kuko ndavuga at least twagabanya. If I lose most of the time, I'm not impacted because I know I followed my plan, and then from there, if I lose, I feel like, oh, I'm sharing with the market, so market owner, so it's fine. Entry model yawe ijya munsi ya 30 minutes kubera iki? That's my strategy. That's how constant I am. Ntijya munsi ya 30 kubera ko I already know what works for me. If I make a mistake to go lower than that, there might be an entry in 15 minutes, and then when it reaches to 30 minutes, the market have already reversed on me. Another candle of 15 minutes can reverse it. So for me, mostly when I confirm a 30 minutes bullish candle, I'm good to go. Yeah, I'm good to go. That's why I consider 30 minutes. The new mpamvu nyine muntu ngewe ubwanjye kenshi nkunda consideringa 30 minutes time frame. None se umuntu ya trading XD kuri 15 minutes, 5 minutes bigakunda. Yeah, it's possible. But if I had to analyze for 15 minutes and 5 minutes, I can now go deep and analyze more than this. But for last, we are taking this trade because we have considered 30 minutes time frame. Someone have raised his hand before we go ahead, but though the time is over, but it's fine. Let me just maybe add up with 5 minutes. It's okay. Rugamba CB. Rugamba CB, yeah, you
Hello.
can unmute yourself and talk, it's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
wakoresha
Thank you so much.
Ikinyarwanda nta kibazo cyangwa Icyongereza nta kibazo, anything. Mm,
Okay. Mbere na mbere
mm,
ndagushimira cyane kabisa kubwo gufata umwanya wawe.
mhm,
Nagiye mpura n'aba forex trader benshi ariko biragoye
mm,
kuba wabona umu forex trader ushobora gufata
mm,
igihe kingana n'isaha
mhm,
akacyinvestinga mu bantu, kuko
mm,
naje gusanga buriya muri forex umuntu akenera
mm,
investment ebyiri arizo igihe n'amafaranga.
mm.
Ushobora kuba ufite amafaranga ariko udafite igihe cyo kuinvestinga, icyo gihe biba byapfuye.
Byapfuye,
So
yeah.
njyewe ikintu
Mm,
nabazaga,
mm.
ikintu nabazaga aba forex trader baba bafite uburyo butandukanye cyangwa se specific method zo gukora analysis ku isoko ryabo. Wowe ni iyihe specific
Mm.
method ukoresha uri gukora analytical technical analysis?
First of all, I do consider market structure. I do first of all know what is the market structure. Market structure bivuze ngo if I'm in uptrend, I know that the market is always targeting higher highs, targeting to liquidate higher highs. So from there, first of all, I want to know what is the market structure in general. Kuko niba warebye neza mbere na mbere yuko dutangira, nabanje kumenya where is the market heading to. Nabanje gushushanya niba ari higher highs, tuvuge niba nari ndimo kwanaliza, tuvuge niba market yari igeze hano, tuvuge wenda ibi byari bitaraba, wenda tuvuge ko ibi bindi byari bitaraba, wenda tuvuge ko market yari igeze hano. Iyo nza nari kubanza kumenya, first of all I had to know what is the market structure. This is the market structure. Higher low. No, this is a liquidity. Higher high, higher low. Higher high. Let me say yuko, and then higher low from here. And then from here niba nari ndi kwanaliza wenda market yari igeze, reka mvuge yuko market wenda yari igeze hano. First of all, I had to know this level was my support level, for example. And then there is no way I would say the market have made a breakout because the market is already pushing to the upside. It have made a breakout, revenge by Tabavugango. Okay, it have made a breakout, so it's gonna start to push to the downside. No, the market structure is telling me that the market is going to the upside. So what I consider in the first place, I need to first of all know what is the market structure, so that I won't make, if I'm in a bull market, I don't want to get opportunities, unnecessary sell opportunities. I do take sell opportunities muri bullish market, but it depends on the condition. So for me, you see that there was a support level from here, and exactly this is where the market reversed from Q1. So because I know that the market is pushing to the upside, my target was here. Then kugira market is hano, for the market to come this level didn't mean I have to enter in the I waited for a rejection. So my rejection, if my entry model was to wait for the rejection from here, I entered after. I will go in 30 minutes time frame. Let me see my 30 minutes time frame. What will it tell me? I'll go in my 30 minutes time frame. Maybe push it a bit from here. Let me show you my entry, how it would look like. I go in 30 minutes time frame, and then from here, after confirming a rejection, my entry was supposed to be somewhere here. Though it entered and came back, but my entry was somewhere here. Then my stop loss somewhere below here, and then target somewhere 1/2. Even 1/2 is here, but then to maximize my profit, I would keep some profits when it reaches 1/2, and then maximize my profit on this level, because this will be 1/4. Because I just followed, I always consider market structure for me to maximize my profits. I don't need to keep. Imagine if I entered in a market and I already took 1/2, but I know the market is heading to this level because this is the market structure. So I need to maximize these profits. For me to take 1/2, I had an option for me to keep some profits at 1/2. Yes, but then the market is have to give me. I have to milk it as possible. I don't have to leave any amount of money. You see my point from here? They had to come because gold is more of liquidity. If the market have already pushed and it's on this level, I know it's gonna liquidate this level. I know where it's targeting. It's targeting this level. So if it start pushing and it's on this level, I know gold is targeting this level. So I have to keep the profits to this level. So I do follow more of liquidity when it comes to trading. I mean, when it comes to trading gold, I do consider liquidities. what are the levels of liquidities? Now, when it comes to my keeping my trades run, or when it comes to my targets, I do consider market structure. Market structure, this is the first thing which I consider when it comes to trading. None se muntu ya trading. I mean, ibi bintu urabizi kabisa. How long have you been in this game? Nikodempa. This is my 5th year. Iyi ni umwaka wa gatanu. Natangiye trading muri corona. Ni nabwo nayitangiye. So, yeah. Thank you for the compliment though. So that's the point. And so session yari iyo for today. Abansabye yuko dukora analysis ikurikira. Tuzayikora maybe muri weekend we might have another session maybe. Otherwise izi nizo session igirana n'abanyeshuri banyu most of the time. Uburyo twigamo ni uku nguku. Tumaze kumenya basics and tugomba nyine gutradinga nta kugira ngo, kandi ukeneye community. Ukeneye nyine community aho uzisanga nyine uzisanga aho bigufasha gukora practice nk'izi ngizi. This is how my classes always looks like. For days kuba bafite impungenge se kujoininga online class, ko nyine hari abantu bambaza se online class ubu ntigoye. I guess yuko most of you have created, or most of you have got it have added value to your tradings, and it have added a difference in your trading, like it have created some difference in your trading careers. We wanted to know about how much for class. Check WhatsApp then ndifuza gufungura deriv account nkoresheje that Burundian ID. Alright, ndaza gusubiza. Kuba wambajije how much for the class, hari class yanjye ubundi muri iki gihe cy'amezi tugira igihe cy'amezi 3, ariko ubundi sugira ni iki kigufasha gutegereza ngo trade igere kuri TP, uba wahisemo ko ngiye birangira. Iyo ni practice nyine. Hari izindi process twifashisha se, cyangwa hari izindi nyine, urumva ugasanga TP yawe igomba guha $500, ariko izamutse uri kubonamo $80, utangiye gutekereza icyo $80 yagura, ukaba urayafunze, ukaba withdrawing, ukaba ugiye ku Gisenyi cyangwa ahandi. Niba uri gutrading, urumva niyo mpamvu tugira na classes za psychology. Nyine trading ntabwo ari ikintu, urumva iyi ni psychology nyine. Aha ni problem ya psychology. Kugira ngo umenye gutradinga ukeneye community, sibyo? Ukeneye kugira community. Ntabwo ndi kukubwira ngo uze muri community yanjye cyangwa iki. Nubona n'ahandi bagufasha, ubona abatrader mushobora gufashanya mukazamurana, sibyo? Do that. Kugira ngo umenye trading ukeneye community. Whatever you can do, ukeneye community y'abantu bagufasha. Urumva iyi ni ntuze, urumva kugira ngo keeping a trade, niba uri mu yindi community ubona trades zabo, kuko iyo uri wenyine ugira decision, unnecessary decision. When you're alone, you get more, like most of the thoughts, like you get enough, like a lot of thoughts coming in your mind to say, what if it reverses on me? But you already know you already know your you already know your strategy works, but you're not sure enough, or you are not ready enough for you to handle it alone, for you to know what if it reverses. But when you are in a community, this is when whatever others are doing, you're getting motivated to do so. That's why whatever you need to do for you to become a profitable trader, for you to become a great trader, you need a community. This is not something you can do alone. You can study alone, but trading, because it mostly comes to psychology. It does mostly psychology, and there is no way you can handle trading psychology alone. That's why you need the community. For those asking how much for the online class, we do have a session for this is a 3 months, because for everything we will be covered in a gap of 3 months for you to become a trader. It doesn't matter if you're joining for the first time. It doesn't matter if you don't know anything about Forex. For the first month, we take time. For those who are joining for the first time, or for those who doesn't know anything, in my online class for the first time, tuanza kuiga, we do firstly learn from scratch. For the first month, we learn from scratch. Then for the second month and third month, we do consider on practice like this one. We do analyze together, we do trade together so that you can get the difference from there. And for these ones who already know how to trade, but they want to join a community to know more about their, or to increase their skills, or to even know, correct their mistakes from the community. I do have a 3 months package, which is this is the time when you will be sure that, or this is the time when you will be already covered all my classes, and they already be good to go for you to become your own trader. And ku munyarwanda ni ibihumbi ijana wishyura icyo gihe cy'amezi atatu, ni ibihumbi ijana wishyura one time fee gusa, ibihumbi ijana wishyura then ukaba watangira, ibihumbi ijana wishyura either ku uri gutangira muri icyo gihe cy'amezi atatu, ni ibihumbi ijana wishyura. That's 100,000 Rwandan francs, and that's $70. That's $70 for that time duration of 3 months. That duration for 3 months is a one-time fee. This is not an expensive thing because I'm creating a value. So just what you're paying for this, you're paying for the time for me to teach you, for us to analyze together what. Otherwise, this is not. If I had to do this, I would be charging 100. Says there's people who charges 5. I already make money from my trading. So what you're paying for is my time to teach you. That's what you're paying for, because there is nothing free. You're paying for my time. Otherwise, I already make my trades. I already make my own money in my tradings. But when it comes to me creating a community, because I also have to, you need to have a community. Get my point? For me to have a community, for you to learn, for you to practice more of that. For a Rwandan, that's 100,000. For a foreigner, that's $70 for that 3 months duration. So it doesn't matter. That you may ask, why is it less compared to the value? You're only paying for the time. About in the sessions, whatever the classes we take, they are recorded sessions. If anytime you miss the session, you can come back and continue. And the classes start 7 p.m. Rwandan time when the work is done. And yeah, I guess for more details, you can text me if you were interested. If you want to start for that, it doesn't matter. You can text me and start from there. Or if any information you want to get from there, you can text me. It's fine. So if there is no other question from here, and for those who already started texting me regarding that, yeah, I will answer your questions after the session, and then you start over from there. All right. I wish I offered a scholarship from you. You are genius. Oh, what are the session you like trading? Mostly London session and sometimes New York session. I wish I offered the scholarship from you. You are a genius. Okay. All right. I will talk about that scholarship. Like sometimes I do take 1% and into my academy. I will sometimes share the information of what you need to do for you to join a free. I sometimes take 1 free person to join my academy, so I will sometimes do that. Ugamba CB, all right. You don't have physical right now. I don't have physical classes. Right now, I don't have physical classes. I'm only offering. I'm only offering online classes, and yet our signal right now is still pushing to the downside. So let's wait. It have to do this for us, and then boom, we have to make from this one. Any other question? If there is no other question, then uh we can call it as a Joseph Chimoita. All right, perfect. All right, have a nice day. Let's wait for I will share this signal in the group, so you will be watching on your chats. From there, you will have a. From there, you will have to take it from there. So have a nice day and see you in the next session. You need to keep updated in a group so that you won't miss this important information, or this important uh classes like this one. All right, thank you. You can leave the session, then see you in the next.